The first module for PAL Class 7 took place in New Jersey and New York City, June 9th through the 13th. This module focused on storytelling, helping us develop effective storytelling techniques for a wide variety of audiences. Antibiotic resistance was the topic that we studied prior to the module, but we all learned from each other as we were put through various interviews and situations. We had great global opportunities by visiting with the folks at the United States Council for International Business and the Farm Credit Funding Corp. They are all working on strengthening trade and funding for U.S. farmers and ranchers. A trip to the United Nations was also a great tour and learning opportunity. By discovering New York City, we got a first-hand view of how people that live in New York shop for their food when we were able to visit the Whole Foods store at Columbus Circle. I took this opportunity to talk to a young man who was purchasing a ready-made beef patty for his supper that night. He told me that he shops there because he knows his food is antibiotic-free and or hormone-free and was treated humanely. I was very taken back by their animal welfare rating program for their meats. This was a real eye-opener that made what we were learning that week even more important. We are not telling our story of effectively, but others are. We were challenged all week to step out of our comfort zone, navigating the subway in small groups, looking for things like a foreign newspaper, finding Central Park on our own, and other landmarks. We were also challenged to try a new food, and I chose to visit an Indian store.
And this is halava, and I believe it's soybeans and chocolate, and they make it in India. And it is okay. It's a little dry.
We got our feet wet and actually clear up to our knees wet, enjoyed our time discovering the city. Other highlights include a visit to the 9/11 Memorial, eating a hot dog from a street vendor with great new friends, the Broadway musical Wicked, where we all fell in love with Defying Gravity, and visiting the top of the Rock at Rockefeller Plaza. I can't wait for our class to be together again in September for the new module, the Advocacy module.